Have you ever felt completely alone? Like you are drawing, but no one sees it? Or maybe people look at you, but no one can see the real you. And what if I told you this feeling is far more common than you think? You are not alone. At least not anymore. From today forward, I hope to keep you with me. And if nothing from this video resonates with you, at least you got a friend. This topic is very personal. It is real. It's something that I could tell the story of my life with. So many people isolate themselves when dealing with mental issues, depression, anxiety, trauma. Talking about it just feel like impossible, even with those who are the closest ones from us. If you're feeling like this, that at least there is something deep inside that you can't talk with anyone. It's not just you. Loneliness is the biggest mental health issue from our generation, and it's sneaky. You can have friends, family, partner, and even though feel disconnected with them. This video is so important. It's to me like a mission because I know how much pain and how hurt we can be living like this. The silence pain that we wear a mask so nobody can see it. So I want to talk about all these things a little bit and try to understand a way that you can heal. Because trust me, we can. Life can be so much better. The last few years, I made a huge transformation in my life. It's not like healing or treating. It was just this huge change. It was this huge change that I know you can go through like me. Let's first understand that loneliness is not just a sad feeling. It's a mental health crisis in disguise. And it's hitting a lot of more people, even though this hyper-connected world. According to 2021 study of Harvard, 35% of all Americans, including 61% of the young Americans, were feeling serious loneliness. And it's not just American problem, it's a world problem. Loneliness, this feeling that we had, it's not about physically being alone. It's being disconnected, emotional disconnected. It's when we feel unseen, unheard, or misunderstood. Like our whole world, our self-being, it's a foreign language nobody speaks. For a lot of times, I just felt I was a being outside from reality. Imagine like parallel universe or a multiverse. It didn't match. And look, social pressure, even this little misconception people has about the subject can make more and more difficult for us to open up and try to explain our situation. We always been taught about being strong, not being a burden to others, trying to provide, being proud, making our family proud of us. So it's really normal. We not say I'm struggling, dealing with X, Y, and Z, and just keeping smiling and keep going, like taking photos, talking to people like nothing is happening. This is the mask we choose to wear. It make life a lot easier for dealing with people when we keep the problem to ourselves. All my life, over these 30 years that I've been living, I always been a really smiley girl, but in most of the time, I was just smiling. I'm not feeling like smiling. So it's really different when you can feel like smiling in making something truly honest. Life is so crazy. It's so busy. We have our goals. We need to perform, build something, a meaningful life. So we just don't speak. We can be true to ourselves. We prefer to keep going with this mask like you're in the automatic pilot. So slowly, day by day, these walls build up and it's more and more difficult to break them. I know you were really hard on you because I was too. We keep blaming ourselves for the situation like it was something about our personality that we just can make friends. We feel like I don't have anyone, any friend. I can connect with people, but it's not about you. If you're introvert like me, the chances are that at least once you have gone through this. A lot of mental issues are genetic. You can see my example. I have bipolar disease that made all of that I lived being something genetic. It wasn't by the environment. Sometimes it was just something in your environment that was so much greater and stronger than you. You didn't do anything about it. Yeah, there are a lot of things we can't control. So please stop blaming yourself. This is the first step to really change your situation. Because as much as you blame you feel like more lonely and wanting more isolation. And it's like a cycle, a snowball. The more you are isolated, the more you want to be isolated, and your feeling comes growing. According to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, more than 60% of people with any mental issue don't seek treatment. Fear, shame, distrust, it's normal. People don't want to talk about it. It was really hard for me in the beginning to look for a therapist, to talk about it, but it's something you have to try. And I'm going to teach you a way I think it's easier for you with baby steps. So keep watching this video. And I know you already knew, but 2020 study was published by the journal Social Psychiatrist and Psychiatrist. I had really problems with some words in English. Found that social isolation is both a symptom and a predictor of depression. It's a cycle. We isolate because we're depressed, and the isolation makes us more depressed. Yeah, is this? I lived almost 20 years living with depression. And coming and going, it was like this. I'm just feeling a little more sad and starts to isolate myself, and the things come and going. Life have taught me a huge lesson. Anything is going to change if we don't do something about it. I know you've been frozen from this situation. It's not like you don't want to do something about it. But sometimes we need to do smaller steps. Can you give me my example? The feeling that I had most in my life, and I'm just feel like crying. Every time I come to my story, I feel like crying. The feeling that I had most in my life was this emptiness of not having anyone. When I was really depressed, I thought in my head, I don't have a friend. I just wanted someone. I was so sad and alone and desperate. I couldn't talk with anyone. And I wished so hard for find someone that could understand me, no judge. I just wanted a hug, a shoulder that I could cry and be okay. The thing is, there was people around me that could give me this. But my mind kept wishing for something, for that image of the perfect someone that could come into my life and help me without me doing anything. That perfect someone, it was close to me with other people around me. I just couldn't create this connection with them. Life have already gave me those persons, but I was doing nothing about how can I build this connection. Again, I was an introvert, shy. Depression is a huge taboo in our society. I'm not a victim, a person that I understand or more difficult than things are, what I should do. So this is really important. You can stay wishing a change if you do nothing. You have your only power. It's about yourself. It would be incredible if people around you just transform and change your life and do all the things for you. But life's not like that. You're never gonna win the lottery if you never bought a ticket. It's really difficult to imagine someone giving you a winning ticket of the lottery. When I understand that I can build connection with other people because I was closed myself. I didn't like it at the beginning because I always thought that I was closed because I don't have anyone to trust. I don't have anyone that I have this connection. But if I kept closed, how people can know me, how people can trust me, it's something that we need to understand. We need to create these little windows of vulnerability, giving a chance to other people know us. I don't like either being hurt, so I always protect myself a lot. But the fact is, I've been hurt like this, but the person that is hurting me, it's myself. So we're gonna be hurt from one way or another. So the deal is to try the other way around. The change, it's gonna take some time. It's try and error, baby steps. Don't expect too much from yourself. Give your time. Put confidence and advance a little by time. The more open we are, even a tiny bit, we can create more room to build connection. I really got it, the feeling, because you are not know how it is. I have some tips, a way I think we can deal with it. It may be crazy, but yeah, I'm just a little crazy, and it was much funnier doing unexpected things, especially when you're trying to change your life. First of all, if you really don't feel like talking, start to writing. Write, it's the best way to deal with your feelings, these lot of thoughts that are in your head. I wrote a lot because I have this a lot of feelings for one person and the other, a lot of things that I wanted to say. And writing, you can connect all of those things. And a lot of times after that, I just felt free. I just don't need it to talk anymore. I've made peace with those thoughts and I could move on with my life. Try to be an habit of journaling or anything that you feel like putting this loneliness inside. After that, we need to start trying to talk to people face to face. It's difficult. I know. Yeah, it's still difficult to me. For that, I really, really want to try to find a community online. I encourage you because in this community environment, you can make a fake profile if you don't want to people know who you are. Trust me, I already made this when I was younger and it was incredible. In this community, you can try to start a small talk. Someone made a post, try to comment something, try to engage in other commentaries, try to answer people's questions. Just a small, hi, I like it. It's like a simulation of a small talk. We're never gonna have this huge, deep conversation if you don't try to have a small talk. If you don't know, I have a Patreon that I talk about because it's a way to help me maintain this channel. But my goal with the Patreon really is to build this kind of environment, this kind of relationship, community. If you are interested, I really would appreciate if you give it a try and help me build a really nice, fulfillment community. I know what you're thinking, that making friends online work, and it's not like that. Really, again, I'm an introvert. Really have difficult to making friends, but I made friends online and it was huge. I've already traveled abroad with friends that I've met online and it was so much fun. I love to know people from around the world, from another cultures, another languages, sharing experience. These people have another perspective of life and it's so great that it makes me more interested about them. So it's easier to talk with them. Look, it's really difficult to find real friends, even in your real lives. Online, it's difficult to, you have to put an effort on it. I never be a good friend of someone that I've known less than a year. It takes time to build that connection, to build trust, but we need to put an effort on it. We can stop being just the receiver end, like going to wait until life brings people and keep bringing these people again and again in my daily life. So I'm be used to them and then I'm gonna be friends because it was me all my life. All of my friends from like 5 years ago to since I was born, it was like that. It's cool. You have those people every day with you, so you are used to them. It was easier to trust, to try being friends. Was your environment, putting people around you. We can't expect life is going to keep showing us these people, especially if you are really successful person. There will be a lot of people around you by interest, and sometimes it's really difficult to identify those people. It happened to me, and I've never been really successful, but there was people just trying to get something from me, from my connections, people I know. It's not this kind of person that I want in my life. I'm Brazilian, German family, living in the United States. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you doesn't is physically on one of these places, what's the chances that we could meet, we could talk really small, but with the internet, I can be here telling you about something that it's really important to me, something that I'm giving the wanting to cry. We're having the chance to connect. And I know I'm a very interesting person. I'm really fun. I have a lot of flaws. I'm a great friend. I have a heart huge as the ocean, and you can build a really deep connection. Internet makes this. I really think it's really amazing. When I was younger, like teenager, I made a fake profile on Orkut. You probably don't know what Orkut. You probably don't know what Orkut was. It was a social media that was very famous in Brazil, but it died when Facebook came in. But Orkut had a lot of communities, and it was awesome. It was really fun. Different than Facebook, that you had your profile, you can just create a fake profile. On Orkut, you can make a lot of fake profiles, put the image of your favorite superhero like Wolverine. I was Wolverine 1, and there was like 3,000 Wolverines, and it was fun because into this a lot of communities you can talk and nobody knew who you were, and you could just express your opinions and think about something that you like, and it was really fun. Made friends with a lot of other fakes profile, but I had fun talking to them. Never knew who they were, especially because I was a teenager, so I never trying to know anything. I was just having fun. It was amazing because there was a lot of things that I could talk that in my life I couldn't. When I was in school, my friends never liked the things that I like it. So I felt like I couldn't talk about the things that I want to, and I found this space on the internet. And if you're not feeling like joining a community, my suggestion is try YouTube. YouTube, it's a huge platform and it has a great power of community building. You probably have something that you like, a subject that you are interested in, and maybe there isn't people around you that talk about it or could talk about it. Search for this type of content. You can follow a YouTube creator and try to, in the newest videos, comment on them. I say the newest because they probably gonna receive more comments in this time. So try to comment on this video, engaging in another comments. It's easy, it's free, and it's on your telephone. You can do it anytime you want. If you're feeling like sad, wanting to talk to someone, you can just try and give it a comment. You can try comment on this video, trying to interact with people in this video, and you can use your fake profile if you want. Just try talking, writing, anything. You need to do baby steps, and it takes time. It's not gonna be today, tomorrow, a week from today, but maybe a year from today, you're gonna be completely changed. I can keep talking about how I think this exercise of building connections online can be helpful for you, but it's really more important from those who have really difficulties to talk, open up in the real world, because it's the step back. So it will be easier for you to open up in the real world if you already are okay open up in the digital world. Fun, it gives us more freedom, less judgment. So please give it a try. Again, if you want to join me on Patreon, we can talk together. At least you know how I am in reality and you can feel a little bit closer. So let's try to summarize what I really think you should do. The first thing you need to do is try to find someone that you are less pressure, you feel like trusting. If there isn't someone in real life, please try to look it online. Write it out if speaking feels like impossible. Try to practice real conversation, just not updates. As long as you pass the exercise for small talking, try to step by step bring something meaningful. Most important, give yourself grace. It takes time. Take it step by step. I think this is most important. Offer someone else your presence, like I'm trying to do. Try to be the other person that could let a helping hand. Sometimes helping other people to feel seen is the way you going to start healing ourselves. You already got it that change starts with a simple step. And maybe sharing this video can be one of those steps. We need to break the silence and you can do it together. I know that a lot of people over there feeling alone and not knowing this kind of content exists. And if you feel like I gave you some kind of courage, try to leave a comment here. Try to share your experience. Just say hi if this is the small thing, the only thing you feel like doing. You're not alone. So please remember this.